Alright. You available to you security. Accept and set destination. So let me creative architectural what? Creative architectural quality plagioclase paneling. Nice. We've got some building materials.
Warp drive active.
Mission accepted. Important storyline courier mission. I mean, it's literally a delivery quest. That's what it is. You're just delivering stuff. And it hardly pays anything either. Significant impact on your faction standings.
Warp drive active.
There's 44 people in this system. I just can't... Where are all these people coming from? Employment history. Well, it's an alpha clone. November 28. Are all these people alpha clones? Like... Yeah, alpha clones. Alpha clones everywhere. But they're not getting very far, are they? They're all just stuck in... Oh, this guy's joined the corporation. Amazing, look at that. Started playing, 7 days later, joined the corporation. What corporation did you join? Imperial Talons. Well, it's a newbie, it's a pretty new one. And, Central European. We are a young corporation created for new players of EVE. Imperial Talons. Making money, voice comms, great people, support information. Active play and game voice comms. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Recruitment. Recruitation. Channel admin. They don't do recruitment, they do recruitation. It takes a lot of time to complete mission. Alright, done. It takes a lot of dedication to run a good corporation. Alright, so set destination. Alright, let's go back and continue our epic arc. So we were at -77, now we are at -74. 0.03 standing increase. You do 16 normal missions, then you do one more special mission, and in return you get 0.03 faction standings increase. 0.03. So if you do 10 of those, you get 0.3. If you do 30, 16 times 30, then you get 1 point of faction standings increase. You need like 5 points before you get anything good. Anyway, I'm not gonna look it up now. But if you get your faction standings high enough, you get some decent perks from that faction. Like your taxes get reduced, you pay less tax, and other things. Or you get like presents too. Like people give you free stuff at certain levels. They get like a faction ship. Or is it a blueprint, or do you actually get a ship? I think maybe it's a blueprint. Anyway, so you get a little bit of free stuff, and then you pay less tax. but that's about it. Auto-targeting, let me just look at missiles again. Auto-targeting missiles. You do not need a target locked. When you activate them, they will fire on the nearest hostile target, that is any ship or drone that has aggressed you. Jump to Stargate. If there are no hostile targets, they will not fire, nothing will happen. They have significantly lower damage than their standard variants, but apart from the damage they have identical stats. They can be useful if you expect to be ECM jammed constantly, however they are not commonly used. Okay. Precision, Javelin, Range and Fury, Torpedo, Cruise Missiles. Torpedoes, short-range, high-damage launcher for battleships, but also stealth bombers. Extremely high amounts of damage against other battleships and capital ships, and if you can reach them from outside the shield. Player-owned station towers. However, they are very inefficient at shooting anything smaller. Shooting a frigate with a torpedo is almost completely pointless. Their range is similar to heavy assault missiles, barely reaching 20 kilometers. Cruise missiles are longer range, lower damage version. Their range is indeed very long. You can easily shoot over 150 kilometers, even up to 250 with the right ship and modules. The downside is that your missiles will also take a very long time to reach your target. Just like the rapid light missile launcher, there is also a rapid heavy missile launcher, which functions in a very similar way and serves a very similar purpose. Low fitting requirements, mostly intended use on the battleship engaging smaller ships like cruisers. And also, just like the light missile version, has a high damage output and but a long 35-second reload time. Okay. Right, let's get back to this. I'm just reading about missiles. There's a lot of different missile types. Mark for Death, we've been working tirelessly over all the intelligence you've delivered to me. A lot of it we already know, but after some close analysis, we discovered that there was a particular location that only Lieutenant Chris and a few others had access to. Kyrus caved when he saw that we knew the coordinates to his employer's hideout. This guy's alias is Izia Tabar. He is a battle-hardened smuggler baron. Concourse wanted him for a long time now. We have his location, Simon. Can we rely on you to end this? I expect his place to be well defended, but if we lose him now, it counts for nothing. Alright. Assassinate Izia Tabar. Sure. Destroy all the dudes. Marked for death. Be cautious. 5 rookie ships. About 20 kilometers. Engaging them will cause a second pack of 5 rookie ships to show up. 10 ships all locking to you will melt your shields. Alright. After 10 ships are destroyed, named ship will spawn. This is your mission target. Okay, 11. So 10 rookie ships and 1 boss. And we want to keep kiting them, I guess. Alright. So there's the 5 ships. We are going to kite and 4, 5, 6. Let's keep kiting that guy. 1, 2, 3. You can hear the beeping because my keyboard doesn't let me spamming 3 buttons at the same time. There's supposed to be 5 more ships. Okay, there they are. 2, 3, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3. I don't know, they seem pretty noob to me. Armor tanking. We don't tank. I'm not into tanking. Alright, gonna wreck this guy 6 missiles at a time. Oh damn, he hit me for 137? Wow, that does a lot of damage. Too bad he's already dead, am I right? Alright, so the boss does quite a bit of damage. If he hits you. Alright, got plenty of loot. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, we don't... I guess a few light missiles are good. Don't really need that stuff. Let me just grab this. No, loot it, what do you... Alright, metal scraps, that sucks. Infernal rockets, we're never gonna use those. Metal scraps. Oh, come on. This salvaging! Salvaging! So slow. And then nothing of value. This really, the salvaging really needs to be better. What if you fail less often? What if there's like 100% chance of success? Cause there's nothing fun about this, right? There's nothing fun about salvaging. You can salvage other people's stuff, by the way. So when you blow up an NPC ship, it gets marked as your property, so other people can't take your stuff. But they can salvage the wreck for some reason. Did I just get another micro warp drive? I think I did. That's good, because those are worth a lot. We're up to 4.4. Let's see. Hey, 3 of those is $1 million already. That's amazing. Nice. Yeah, so you can salvage other people's wrecks. You don't even need to ask them. But you can't, like, loot the ships. Nova rockets, we don't use rockets. Infernal auto-targeting, we can't even use those because Omega clones only. Alright, last one, come on. Wait, what? No, come on. Why is it drifting away from me? I can't believe it. Alright, so heavy assault missiles. A short-range, high-damage version for cruisers and battle cruisers. Oh, heavy assault is short-range, high-damage? And heavy missile launchers are lower damage, longer range.
Warp
For
drive
cruisers and
active.
battle cruisers. Like rockets, they have very short range, barely breaking 20 kilometers with skills. Have velocity bonuses, meaning to gain extra range. More effective against larger ships than smaller ones due to explosion radius of the missiles. Not that different in terms of heavy missile launcher, not that different in terms of damage.
Docking
Don't assume
permission
there's somehow a far inferior option.
Docking request accepted.
Greater distance outweighs any slight loss in damage. Also do more damage than HAMs against smaller ships. Oh, we want heavy missile launcher. We don't want the assault launchers. I completely misread that. So my fitting is completely wrong. Hold on, let me just go back to this. The Caracal. Heavy assault. I don't want this. I want the whoops. They do more damage than heavy assault missiles against smaller ships. So the heavy missile launcher does more damage, and well, they don't know. They do slightly less damage, but they're much longer range, and they do better against. In which case, I don't need this. Oh yes, I do. My bad. Crap. Charges, missiles, heavy missiles, standard heavy missiles, scourge. I'm getting distracted, but these missions are not interesting enough for me to pay attention to. Where's my modules, rigs, medium current control router. Alright, there you go. That's actually what I want. Save as that, save. Except now we have a duplicate name. Heavy assault. Okay, we're gonna delete this one. And then this is the heavy missile loss. 30 million? It costs 30 million? Alright, back to this. Complete mission. You've done exceptionally well. Our teams will head over to Tabar's compound now and comb the area for further evidence. Get back to me when you're ready for your last assignment. Alright. Before you arrived, we managed to get one of our people inside Tabar's recruitment and training facility. He informed us that the missing capsuleer you seek passed through this place briefly. Moments ago, we received word that our man is now trapped there. We had hoped that Tabar's assassination would scatter the remnants of his forces and provide an easy escape. But we had no such luck. One of Tabar's remaining lieutenants, an Amata by the name of Mizara Nefra, has returned to the facility and taken over. Not only is our spy your only lead caught in the spider's web, but this smuggling crew may operate again someday unless we put a stop to this. You must run interference for us. Kill Mizra and his followers so our agent has a chance of escaping undetected. Alright, cool. Cool story. Run interference for the Crusoe spy in Tabar's training compound, sure. Often used as a secondary weapon on a ship like Hurricane, or as a primary weapon if you expect to be shooting frigates or destroyers. I see. A third... oh, rapid light missile launcher. That's something else. Less power grid and CPU than other heavy missile launchers or heavy assault missiles. It also fires light missiles, not heavy or heavy assault, which means it does less damage. However, it will do far more damage against frigates and destroyers than either heavy missile launchers or heavy assault missiles because of missile explosion velocity and missile explosion radius. It also has a very high rate of fire, but a 35-second reload time, which means it has a short period of very high damage, then significant downtime. Okay. but only if you expect to fight frigates and destroyers.